Can you tell us what kind of impact Dogwood has had in this area in the past year, and maybe
Yeah.
enlighten us with a story that comes to mind?
One of our current Haven residents, Kasey. She happened actually to be in our home as a foster kiddo years ago when she was 15, 16, and ended up disappearing for a while. We did not know if she was even alive, to be honest. The little bit that we had heard in the first year that she had left our home was that she had been pulled into trafficking across state lines, had disappeared. No one had heard from her in a while. And then that initial traumatic event, honestly, ended up leading into a life of prostitution, chronic homelessness, intense drug use. Her legacy was addiction and brokenness. Later that year, she ended up becoming pregnant and had a baby. And I think that season, the Lord just unlocked something in her where she was able to recognize that she had a choice to make. Was she going to continue that legacy of brokenness that had been given to her, or was she going to create a new one? And we were sitting around the table at a meeting, and one of our staff members said, "Hey, I just got a voicemail on our Dogwood line, and I think it's our Kasey." And I said, "What?" "I think it's your girl, Dana, that you used to have and care." And I said, "What?" We had not talked to her in years. And so it was just this beautiful, coming together full circle moment. And honestly, just in a real personal place, when she lived with us, Dogwood didn't have the Haven. And it was in our heart to have a place for situations just like this. So this particular kiddo is so special to us for lots of reasons, but it just represents the growth that God has allowed Dogwood to have over the years. And we're actually doing what has been in our hearts from the get-go to do, and being able to say yes when the need arises. It's just been incredible. It's incredible.
Redeeming all that trauma and abuse have stolen. That is what we do here at Dogwood Ranch, and we would love to invite you to be a part of the impact we're making in our community. You can help support our programs and the lives that are changed here every day. You can also give on our website anytime. And lastly, we have corporate sponsorships available that support the programs year-round. Here's what I know to be true. Redemption isn't easy, but you can help.